indigenous people in Anishinaabe from this area were taught begin everything with ceremony, end everything with ceremony. So we love that song. It's one of our favorites, and it's a good way to start. So, this next song we have here is called Decolonizing. Now, some people say, well, what does that mean, decolonize it? You know, when I think of decolonize it, I think about recentering, getting us, all of us, back in balance. You know, it's not about sending people this way or that way. It's not about us versus them. It's about us versus us and doing something better, getting back in balance. So this is going to be, our next song is called Decolonizing. Ready? Here we go. Bej, knee, sweat, knee. Decolonizing America. 5, 6, 7, 8. Miigwech.
When you skip to Amadia.
Yes, we did, yeah. So we were going to sing another song this evening, but it's a song that takes our voices in such a range, and I woke up with a tickle. So if I sang that song, I wouldn't be able to sing anymore. So hear it on that side. All right, this next song is about all those beautiful Indian women out there. I've had many in my life. You know, my grandmother, my mom, my wife, my daughters, my aunties. You know, it's a lot of beautiful Indian women out there. And this goes out to them. Take us in this, Jeff, Bejig, Knee, Sweat, Knee. This next song here goes out to my mom. My mom's listening right now. She's down at Christian Park, a nursing facility in Escanaba, Michigan, and I know she's listening. Mom, love you. This one's for you. It's called She Came with a Rain Cloud. Take us in, Judd. Miigwech.
I got water in the rusty side.
Tom lost his sound. Did anyone find it? No, just kidding. Okay, so back a long time ago. Well, I suppose it's really not that long ago if if you're indigenous to this place. But back a long time ago in U.S. history, let me say that, there were these people who literally said, as part of U.S. public policy about indigenous people here, that the only good Indian is a dead Indian. The only good Indian's a dead Indian. What the hell does that even mean, right? So I know our esteemed speaker this evening, Joy Harjo, she has some really good stuff in her book about these policies, about what it means to be good or what it means to be bad if you're an Indian person in this country. And this song that we're going to sing next is called Don't Want to Be a Good Indian No More. And I don't want to be a good Indian if being a good Indian means you give up all your values and you step in line and you just turn your back on your culture. It's not what we're about. So that's what it's called. Don't want to be a good Indian no more. You guys ready? Best, knee, sweat, knee. Don't wanna be a good Indian no more. Where have all the bad Indians gone? Off to the next great Indian war. Too many broken on this Indian land. Don't wanna be a good Indian no more. Oh well, hey, 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 oh well, hey, 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 oh well, hey, 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 don't wanna be a good Indian no more. bass. Give it up, Jeff.
Don't wanna be a good Indian no more.
Yes, again. Where have all the bad Indians gone? Off to the Mexican Indian War. Too many broken on this Indian land. Don't wanna be a good Indian no more. Oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, hey.
Don't wanna be a good Indian no more.
Woo! Is that Andrew Beck in the hallway? Andrew, come in here, man. Come join us. Woo, woo, woo. Good to see you, man. Hope you guys like that. All right. This next song here, it's called Bung Gun. Bung Gun in Anishinaabe literally means it's peaceful, it's quiet. It's peaceful, it's quiet. So, that's how we're going to start this song out. Real peaceful, real quiet. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's over, it's silent. So this song in remembrance all those people who died for it. Say this song in remembrance all those people who died for it. Say bunga, say bunga, say bunga, say bunga. In genocide, generations died. heard them cry. We just do find a reason why we let them die. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's over, it's silent. So this song's in remembrance, all those people who died for it. So this song's in remembrance, all those people who died for it. Said bunga, said bunga, said bunga, said bunga. When you're terrified and you're left behind and you try to hide, but you're caught outside and you see a light. When it blinds your eyes with the humankind, come weaponized. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's over, it's silent. So this song's in remembrance, all those people who died for it. So this song's in remembrance, all those people who died for it. Said bunga, said bunga, said bunga, said bunga. When you realize that dangerous lives are justified, when the masses lie always reified, that thin black line crossing all the time, let's pass on by. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's over, it's silent. So this song's in remembrance, all those people who died for it. So this song's in remembrance, all those people who died for it. Said bunga, said bunga, said bunga, said bunga. Woo! Big wedge. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, so this song, I think about this song as we were like standing out there at Standing Rock, as we were standing downtown here by the federal courthouse. You know, all these times that we've been out there protesting and protecting, that it really matters. It doesn't seem like it sometimes when you're standing there by yourself. Sometimes that's the way it is. I remember standing outside the Enbridge meeting over here one time. I was the only one standing there holding the sign. People are going in and out. But it matters that they see that, right? That someone's standing up there and saying, hey, this is enough of this craziness in our world. That song right there, Jeff and I, back there, he and I were messing around one night in the studio at school out there, and we were just thinking about, what kind of music do we want? And this song came out. So I hope you really enjoyed that.
It's like that, Charlene Teeters.
Yeah. Yeah, tell them about that, Jeff.
Charlene Teeters, what is the name of the documentary that she's in?
In whose honor?
Yeah, she was one of the first people to protest the mascot. And she'd a lot of times be out there alone. Just her with her hand drum.
That's right, she was out there at Illinois.
Yeah.
The Illini Wick.
She'd be singing songs, just her.
I remember her story about her and her children. They went to a basketball game. It's the one that hits me. And she said they were sitting there getting ready to watch this basketball game. She'd never seen one of these games. And all of a sudden, this chief of Illini Wick, he comes out there, full regalia, headdress, and I mean, you'd be impressed. I mean, this guy had some regalia, right? Blow mine away. And she was like, oh my gosh, this must be someone who's real special they invited, from one of the tribes. Well, then she found out it's just their mascot. And he's dancing around, his feathers are slapping the floor, and he's doing all kinds of craziness out there. And she said, then everyone's doing the woo, 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 in the tomahawk chop. And she said she looked over and her kids were just shrinking down in their seats. And she is just so infuriated. You imagine being a mama bear and having your kids see that stuff. And she was quite irate. I'll never forget that. All right, moving along here. 7,310. You guys know what those numbers are? And counting. 7,310 unmarked graves of these little babies at these Indian boarding schools. I take that personally. My family was in those boarding schools. Multiple generations. Tom was in that boarding school. So when they tell us that they found 7,310 and counting, we take that very seriously in our family. It hurts us. It hurts us. It boils our blood. And this song here, it's called Saved from Our Savage Ways. And, it's, of course, it's supposed to be sarcastic because they weren't our savage ways. They were their savage ways. They hurt children. So this song comes from a time when I was out at Penn State over there in Happy Valley, Nittany Lions. We went on a field trip. We went to Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and we went to the first federal Indian boarding school grounds. And as we were walking through these grounds, they were showing us, things that I'd only read about and seen pictures of. And then we're walking through these grounds. And as we got done with the tour, the last thing on our tour, we walked by this little graveyard over there. And I was just so saddened. There's all these little gravestones with these little kids' names on them. And there was all these American flags sticking on their graves. I was in the Army. I'm a patriot. I stand up for my people, my country. But these children died at a time before they were even U.S. citizens. Before they were U.S. citizens. So I respectfully went around and I took all the American flags off the graves and I set them on the concrete wall surrounding the graveyard. And my friends and I from Penn State, we went and bought candy across the road, and we brought candy and we put little candies on their graves instead. I thought that was more respectful. That's what they wanted. They didn't want an American flag, and not at that time especially. And so as we were doing that, as we walked around the graveyard, this part always chokes me up. I'm trying my best not to lose it here, but I felt them reaching up and holding my hand. Just like my little daughters. There it goes, man. The tears are coming. So, as I was walking out, I felt them. Like, hey, take us home. That's what I felt like. So, anyway. Dang, man. Tina always says, don't say that part until you get done. So this is called Saved from Our Savage Ways. I hope you enjoy it. Joy, I hope you enjoy this song. And at the National Native American Boarding School Healing Coalition Summit next week. This song goes out to all those survivors, all those descendants, all those children who are still yet in unmarked graves. Here we go. Magic, knees, sweat. There's thousands of little graves with thousands of Indian names to remind us of boarding school days and how they saved us from our savage ways. Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah. 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 Miigwech. Yeah, lots of love out to those folks who survived that, who are still trying to survive it. Some people came home. They're still trying to survive it, still trying to get back home. They need a lot of love, and I think that's what's going to help them heal. So this next song is just about that. In fact, it's called Zagedwin, a Anishinaabe term for love. Nash, ni, sweat, ni,
Thanks for dancing, guys.
Beautiful. We're rounding off our time up on the stage. Our closer tonight is going to be called Sky of Dreams. I should have made all these guys get out there and dance with us. They had it easy up on this stage. Nah, they were playing their hearts
My
out.
chord isn't that long, man. I only got so much.
So, if there's one thing we learn in Native American studies, it's that there's something more valuable than money in this world. It's called relations. Relations allow us to have Mino Bimades, the good life. So we're going to end this tonight with Sky of Dreams and think about those relations between our families and good dreaming. Beijo, ni, swe, ni. So, Mindamoya, an older woman. Akiwezi, older man. My dad sitting right there, and my mom, she's on the YouTube watching us right now. Albinoji, little babies. You know, that's what that song's about. It's about relations. Miigwech, good night, and welcome, Marty Akats. Akats, where Marty at, Marty? Oh, all right. We're gonna get Marty back up here, but we're gonna wait for him for a second. Oh, he's all set up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, I'm going to drop the screen. I'm going to plug a laptop.
Got it. All right, everybody. We hope you enjoyed our show, and we're gonna welcome Joy Harjo.